but you are the love of my life. Love of my life. The love of my life.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired of being tired. Like, I say that all the time, and everybody's always like, what? Just like, you know how when you're so tired that you don't want to be tired anymore, which makes you tired in a different kind of tired? Yeah. How many times did I just say tired? So it's Thursday, February 15th. She's not coming out. Like, I think that when I say that, people think I'm kidding, but she's really not coming out. I've been 1.5 centimeters dilated for like 3 weeks, right? I haven't had not a painful contraction yet, and I'm 40 weeks in like a day now. But tomorrow is the big day. I'm gonna get induced sometime tomorrow. And I actually was gonna like cry and be all sad and depressed about it because I really didn't want that to be an option. I can't hold off any longer. I really can't. Although I'm nervous for her to be here because she's like gonna physically be here, I also just really need my body back because I can't do anything. And I always tell you this, which is like, I really can't do anything. And I'm just like, I just need my physical body back. Like, it was fun and all this and that, but 40 weeks is overdue. I am done with that. I guess it's kind of good because I'm like mentally preparing myself for it. It's not just as spontaneous as in going into active labor. My dad is gonna get here tomorrow, and I have some stuff for him to build, so he needs to do that tomorrow before she gets here because she don't need to be hearing all that noise. Think about it now, it kind of pissed me off because I did the membrane sweep, right? And how it went was she did one circular thing around me, and I was like, no, like, stop, right? And she was like, no, you're doing really good, just take a break. And I'm like, no, just stop. And she's like, no, you can do it. So she did another sweep. I'm not crying or screaming, I just didn't like the discomfort that it gave me, and I felt like it wasn't gonna work. It obviously didn't work, and I could tell in that moment when I was getting it done, I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. Like, she just doesn't want to come out. This is a waste of time. I'm just getting discomfort for no reason. And I was right, because here we are, discomfort for no reason, and still pregnant. So yeah, I'm kind of just hoping like the birthing process doesn't go like that. Like, I'm saying one thing because I know the intuition that I'm having towards my body, and the doctors are like suggesting or wanting to go a different route. Say something. Hey, no. I mean, hey, Belly. Okay, take 4.
These are gonna be the freaking. Show your stomach.
People. I'm excited. I'm hungry. I'm sleepy. And I gotta pee.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can tell they're
excited. We're so excited. We can't wait for baby to get here.
Tell you this rule of thumb. Somebody mess with you, you call me.
Yeah, it's freaking time. We're here. We got G Mama here. We got Nate here. We got Mommy here. We got Mexico behind the camera.
We're here, 6:40 in the morning, and I've sucked at vlogging. I had like 40 minutes of sleep, I think. I don't even know, but I'm so tired. I'm here by myself. Everyone stopped by. They're about to give me like my second round of medication right now. I really thought they weren't gonna call me last night, so I was like bullshitting on the food side. Like, I had breakfast. Oh, I had spicy noodles. Trying to get belly out, and it didn't work. My last meal was beans. I'm so hungry. I've had like 5 cartons of apple juice and She tried to give me ice chips, but like I told you, me and Ice, we not cool like that. I feel like I'm starting to look pregnant now. I have my skincare with me and stuff, but I just don't have the energy to do it. And this whole time I haven't felt a contraction, and then they gave me the induction medicine, and I feel the contractions, and they're not painful, but they're just like an annoying feeling, and it's really stopping me from doing like everything. Pro tip, if this is ever you, shave your freaking arms, bro. The unseriousness right now. No, shave your arms, because this tape pulling the hairs on your arm freaking hurt. I just woke up to pee. It's 10 o'clock. I'm still here alone. My popsicle is melting. There's no light, sorry. Someone came in here and left some food. They didn't even tell me. I only ate half because it was melted. The other half is still in there. I hate orange, but it was really good today. So I think this is like coffee. That's definitely coffee. Apple juice. And oh, this is Jello. I was gonna say orange juice. It's literally just broth. I feel so much better. I think Dad's on the way, and my dad is on the way. I'm trying to like mentally prepare myself for this next round of contractions, because the first round I slipped through until I had to pee. This round is not gonna be that smooth. That's good. Okay. That's actually really nasty. Sorry. Broth. This is the apple juice I've been getting drunk off. Sorry, I forgot to record for TikTok. I forgot about them. I was gonna say I need crackers, but I can't even eat crackers. It's funny how like when we're eating something, we immediately think of what would pair good with it, because that was like a first instinct type thing. I really want the window open. I wonder if I could take a shower. Sorry, my intrusive thoughts are winning. I think I just cried for like an hour. I'm eating lunch now. Another popsicle. Bad news, good news. Bad news, good news first. Good news, they gave me strawberry jello and not orange. It's really good. Bad news, I had to get an epidural, which I dreaded so bad. And I cried because I had to, because I didn't want one. And now I can't feel half of my body, and it's bothering the fuck out of me. I don't know. I don't like the feeling of not being in control of my body. I'm wondering what I'm thinking. I'm thinking don't have kids ever in life. I feel like this is the peak worst moments of my life. And the nurses keep telling me like, oh, it's a beautiful process, but the process before the beautifulness, I'm having a contraction and I'm trying to talk you through it. Anyway, so yesterday I was supposed to get induced, right? This is the messy part of the hospital stuff. So yesterday I was supposed to get induced, and they just told me anytime. So when I called the hospital yesterday around like 6 to see if they were gonna induce me Friday, I was on the phone with one of the nurses, and I was like, hi, I feel really sick. Like yesterday I wanted to throw up all day. I don't know why. Maybe I was nervous about getting induced. I was on the phone with the nurse, and she was like, oh, that sucks. Like, she was just being so unempathetic, and it was like, it was giving me the red flag. You know, when people answer the phone, they say, hi, this is so-and-so with this hospital. So I specifically remember her name because it gave me real standoffish vibes. And then when the nurses switched out this morning, she was my nurse. She had just gave me this bad vibe on the phone, and now she's my nurse. And then I switched nurses. My doctor put a balloon up me to like help me dilate. That felt weird. Oh my gosh. When she was doing it, it was okay. It was better than the membrane sweep. But after, I was like just leaking everywhere. I went to the restroom right after and it was just like my leg was drenched. Did my skincare. I didn't record it because Dad was here and I was talking to him, but I did it. I think I cried it off though. And I left my headscarf. I didn't have a toothbrush. My bestie forgot it, so I literally had to like, ugh. Do you think hospitals have toothbrushes? Because I could have used that. I think she's on the way though, my bestie. So, oh, fuck. I'm still having contractions. Like, what was that even for? Girl, what are you doing? It hurts.
Now she decides to focus.
Yeah, I cried real loud.
But you're a mother.
I didn't update you anymore, so I'm here with my daughter. Oh my gosh. Everyone is obsessed with her hair, and I love that for her. Like, she's giving a girl. I just have the urge to put it in a ponytail so bad. I got like shots earlier today, and she was screaming through them, which means I was screaming through them because it's 24 hours out and she's probably like, I should have stayed in there. It's my first full 24 hours as a mom, and I've wanted to fight every person that has came in this room and interrupted her peace, because I like vowed to give her the most peaceful life in the world. But we leave the hospital tomorrow. I have one stitch and it's like gonna dissolve or fall out or something. They said I don't have to do anything to it, but it's really painful, so I can barely like sit, walk, get up too fast. But for her, I'm gonna like run. Now Dad is here. Well, he was here today and last night, so he was helpful. We're officially in our mommy era, and I have my little princess here. Last night was so rough. I didn't get any sleep. It's the bags. Slay. I have a pacifier and a sock in my boobs. It's giving mom, but our first and last time in a hospital room pertaining to birth, at least, because no. My bestie picked us up because she had my apartment keys this whole time. She and my godmother like cleaned up the whole place. They like mopped the floor and dust places I didn't even know I had in there. And they also did hook up the car seat because we did it wrong the first time. We're here 1 week later. Belly's here with us finally. We've been enjoying each other's company, so that's been fun. She literally looks just like me. It scares me because she'll be like this close to my face and I just look at her and I'm like, I feel like I'm looking in the mirror from like 20 years ago. Okay, you're up. Can I burp you? We're here. My girl is 9 days old and I look like I have 9 days left. I accidentally took a nap with her. She had an appointment at like 8, so I had to wake up at 6, and then she had another appointment at 11, and now we're here post appointments. So I'm just here for the update on how we are. We're here. I'm gonna finish this vlog in like a second. I really tried my best to record, but you know, when you're about to push out a baby, the last thing you're thinking about is recording a video. Sev is here. I'm so used to saying belly because we've been saying belly for like months, and now I gotta start saying Sev, and it's gonna be a minute with you. The postpartum recovery for my body actually is so sad. Cool. I'm sitting here, I'm changing her diaper, I'm running back and forth, washing bottles, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I'm sorry. Force a habit. She keeps making me lose my train of thought. I'm over here catering and taking care of her, and then I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot that I'm like literally bleeding. I have to keep up on this medication. I have to do this. I have to do this. And it's like really hard trying to balance out the two of us. Right here, closing out this video now. Belly is 2 weeks and a couple days, a day. I've been trying to end this video for days and this little girl has not let me. So just like a little rundown of how everything went, because I feel like I wasn't really recording, but like I said, in the moment, you really can't, especially because I only had one arm. This was the only working arm I had through half of my labor because this one was numb. My left arm was numb from the blood pressure machine, checking my blood pressure every 10 minutes. Throughout the whole entire process of giving birth or going into labor, I will say the number one most painful thing for me was getting the epidural put in my back. I screamed like I was delivering Sev, and they also kicked Dad out the room, so it was just me. Like, he was the support that I was needing, and they were like, yeah, sir, you have to leave. So I had to go through that procedure of getting it in by myself. The nurse was luckily sweet enough. She was hugging me and talking me through it, but it was still very painful. And when I said that I was crying somewhere in this video, that's why. So you press this little button and it brings or puts the epidural in your back. It feels so disgusting because it's like down your spine. So when you press the button, it kind of just feels like you have water trickling down the inside of you, and it's a very uncomfortable feeling. So I had that, and I kept feeling contractions, meaning I needed something stronger. And that's when the doctor or the nurse that I had decided to put a epidural IV in me or something. So it was like a bag, I don't know the terminology, but it was like a bag of epidural, and they put that in my arm. And then after they put that in my arm, that's when I was like completely drugged to the bone. After she had added the IV epidural, my doctor came in and she was checking to see if I had dilated anymore, and that's when we had established that my water had broke and I was fully dilated and Sev's head was right there. I obviously couldn't feel anything because of the stronger epidural I had, and she only checked on me once, so we weren't really looking down there. Also, I did have a balloon in me, so we couldn't really see what was down there anyway. But I think that once they added the balloon in me around like 10, I think, in the morning, my water had broke and I could have went into labor then, but we didn't know. Because I was like, ma'am, I'm trickling down my leg. And she's like, oh, no, that's normal. My whole entire labor was so quiet because I was so drugged up. I couldn't even have the energy to scream. So like 5 minutes after the IV was in, I was just sitting there trying to get comfortable, trying to take a nap, but I didn't have either legs, no feet, one arm, so I couldn't really position myself how I wanted to take a nap. Then that's when my doctor came in. She said, oh, you're going into labor, your baby is right there. And I was very upset because I wanted to sleep. So my whole time trying to push her out, I was taking small naps in between because I was so drugged up and so sleepy. I recorded the whole thing, but I'm not gonna add it on here because I don't want the video to get taken down. But in the video, you can literally see me like dozing off, and then everyone's like, okay, Kelsey, get up, it's time to push. Okay.
Oh.
Can I put my head down?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and relax. Let the baby just.
And then I'll doze back off, and then that same process, I didn't scream, I didn't shout. My doctor kept saying, oh my gosh, Kelsey, push, you're doing amazing. And I'm like, I can't even feel myself pushing. Like, in all honesty, they kept saying push. I didn't even have the strength to push. So I was really just doing crunches, honestly. Like, I was just curling up and letting go and curling up and letting go. And the whole time I was asking for a cherry Coke too. And then that's when she came out on 3 pushes, and then I did tear, and I have 1 stitch that is supposed to dissolve or something. I'm not looking down there, so we don't know where that stitch is, if it's in, if it's out, if it's dissolved, if it's not. I'm not, no. So we're 15 days postpartum and I bleed, but not as much as the first week. I stopped wearing diapers today. Today was my last day wearing diapers. I moved on to pads now. Haven't had a pad on in like 10 months. That's crazy. Belly came out. She cried for like a second and she stopped. She doesn't really cry much unless she's hungry or uncomfortable, but she's such a calm baby. Like, I appreciate that, and I really, really, really want to say she's calm because I had a calm pregnancy. We're just sitting her in her crib. She'll just sit there and stare at you. I can drag it around the house, and I'll sit her in there, take a shower, wash dishes, do everything, and she'll just be sitting there looking around. And she was 7 pounds and 12 ounces, like 20 inches long, I think. Her middle name is Serenity, and her first nickname is Sev. Maybe I should definitely put her down now if she's knocked out. Let's see if we could put her down without her crying. I don't know why she loves sleeping like this, but I find it cute. So postpartum has been really good. Maybe further down the line it'll be like a issue, but right now it's not, and I really want to thank my support system for that because they have been helping me out so much. Like, I again hate people, or I hate asking people for anything, so I'm really grateful that they offer and it's not anything that makes me uncomfortable. And yeah, we're in our mommy era now. My girl woke up. Let's see if she cries. Oh, she's just staring at me. Hey girl. I love it here. Yeah, I'm having so much fun with her. You are almost asleep, girl. Maybe I put you down too soon. That's my fault, huh? Do you want to tell the people bye? Not yet? Okay, you don't have to. I'm not gonna make you. Okay. Thank you for all of the kisses. You're so sweet. Okay. Me and Belly are about to go eat for the 15,000th time today.